Welcome to my channel, Firebase Time. Today's presentation is implement uh, Java class for Firebase Admin SDK by Java Web App, Part 3. Okay, let's go back to Visual Studio Code. In order to create a Java class, you need to make sure main and create folder like main Java and com slash and your group ID and your artifact ID like this way. And I already created. And then we need to add this Firebase admin, Firebase init Java class. Firebase admin init Java class is called server context listener. This context listener is initialized this Firebase admin SDK. And first class and the function is context initialized and called event, and context get the get servlet context, and then get the string Firebase key. Firebase admin key that JSON file already downloaded from the Firebase console, Firebase google.com console, and add it in this folder. And take this file, get resources stream, and sometimes uh, there's some error on this Firebase options builder. For example, when you add here instead of capital builder and small builder is not working, and capital builder is working. And then set credentials Google credential and get the database URL from your database URL as shown in part 1 and Firebase google.com and build. In case of Firebase have empty and initialize again with the option, and then continue to initialize this Firebase context. And then another method is context destroyed, and your app is closed, and then every resource is cleaned up. And second method is sign-in method. Sign-in method is extended HTTP servlet and using do post method, and then HTTP server request, HTTP server response, and get the ID token. I'm going to show you how to get the ID token from client-side browser using JavaScript, sending ID token to server. And then ID token is null or empty, and null is not null and is not empty, and then get the token for Firebase token, and then create session, and then set the session attribute, and then make it a little longer for hour, and then set the request attribute to get the later when in case of forwarded to success profiles ASP. In case of error or Firebase auth exception and showing sign-in method set attribute sign-in message and display this error message. And in case of another sign-in message, this case is ID token is not received from Firebase Web API. And another uh, solver is sign out solver. Sign out of solver is very simple, and using do get method, and then make session false, and still session is there, and get the session variable as UID. Yeah, UI is not null, and the Firebase will get instance and revoke the refresh token, and the successful message, and or Firebase or auth actions error, and showing the error, and then invalidate HTTP session, and then redirect to sign in page. And then Another one is sign up servlet. Sign up servlet using do post method, and these variables, string variable from get the uh, sign up page, display name and phone number. Phone number actually is it just example country code add here, or you can add your own country code and email variable password and get the create request and then added email, default variable false, and password, display name, and phone number. Photo URL is a sample photo URL, wherever your photo URL can be linked here, and set this variable false, and then get the user record, and then create user, and showing the successful message. And then in case of any error or in case of any success message, show a sign up message here. And then once you create this servlet and initializer, you need to add web XML here. And web XML here is very simple, and Visual Studio Code provide this actually this doc type header. This is not working, some error here. So back to uh, just copy this XML, simple XML header, and copy this here. It will be fine, no problem. And then web app category, and then you need to add display name and welcome file list, index.jsp, and then you create here a Firebase init, and then here Firebase listener. Firebase initialize a listener class, add here, and when you create a servlet, and you need to add a servlet name, servlet class, and servlet mapping, and servlet name URL pattern. Here to sign up servlet and class pass, actually packaging, including packaging, and then URL pattern, sign up servlet, and sign in servlet and URL pattern here, and sign out servlet, URL pattern here. Okay, that's good for Java class, and then we're gonna finalize the sign in method and sign up method and sign out method in client side web browser. Thanks for watching. See you later.